George, well played, 3 points in the bag, a return to the starting lineup as well for you. We'll come on to that in a second, but first, what's your overarching thoughts on today's 2-0 victory?
I thought we was good. I thought we was composed from the start. We was a team getting the ball down and making chances. We got his goal, great goal from Murphy, he deserves that, and then carried it on from there.
Yeah, real team performance today, knocking the ball around short at times. It looked like you were having a field day out there, the engine in that middle of the park. I
said it in the dressing room. They was arguing amongst themselves in the first half. Didn't know who to pick up, and that's just from movement around midfield. We had players running everywhere, and they couldn't really handle it. But obviously, with how composed he was on the ball, it was a tough day for him, and I'll probably say it in there how tough it was for him today. Yeah,
it certainly was. And how key do you think that was to be able to sort of latch onto that early doors? Because you sort of noticed after the first 5 minutes or so, a few little comments from Quinny and a few others just sort of saying, just get on the ball more.
Yeah, how we've won games here and away, we've controlled the game. Like, no team comes here and controls the game. I think against Sutton we didn't start and control it, so today we knew we had to go back to his old ways and keep the ball and tire teams out really, and we did that and we got the goal.
Yeah, mentally as well, after that bank holiday weekend, a real tough one to take, especially the way the Carlisle game ended with the decisions, etc. How big was that 3 points, not just in terms of league table, but for you guys as a group to pick yourselves up for the last three?
Yeah, I mean, obviously I only played 10 minutes at Carlisle, but the lads were saying they put so much work into that game, and not to get anything, decisions we didn't know at the time that they'd gone that much against us, but we had to respond, and in training it was all about responding today. We know we're still in the hunt. There's 2 losses and people start thinking, are they still at it? But of course we are. We're trying to get promoted, and we're trying to get automatic promotion.
Just shows how much it swings though as well, doesn't it? Because didn't have the luck on Monday, but today results seem to go your way as well.
That's what I mean. You lose one and you can drop to 8. If you win one and what are we, 4 points off automatics with a game in hand? We win that, and never know what can happen. Hopefully it can end in automatic promotion. That's what we all want. Yeah,
and of course you've been out of the starting lineup for a while. First and foremost, when you saw your name on the team sheet or was told, what went through your head? Were you thinking this is the time for me to come in and kick on?
Yeah, like you just said, I've found it tough for the last 2 months. I've not been playing, and I've not enjoyed. I don't enjoy not playing. Obviously, I want to play every game, and I played it all up to now. Really, well, up to when I was dropped. So, when I saw my name, it was just about going out there and doing what I did previously, and trying to stamp my name back on the team sheet for future games. And that's what I want. I want to stay in the team now. I don't want to be out, because it's been a great season so far.
Yeah, and your teammates seem to really thrive off your work in midfield today. You know, Aiken's dropping off and getting Oatsy back in there as well. How key was that to being able to open this side up?
Yeah, I think they complement each other. Reece and Lucas and Bowes are the same, because Lucas and Bowes will show to feet, and that they'll hold it up for us, and Reece is just a bulldozer up front. He can run in behind, he can do anything, but to have the 2 up front is massive. Like, I think we play better when we have 2 up front, because there's help for Reece and there's help for Lucas. So obviously you saw that there, how much it worked today, the 2 of them.
Second season for you at Mansfield now as well, and this time around it's got a bit of an exciting finish.
Better than last season, isn't it? But no, yeah, I've enjoyed both seasons. I love it here. Long may it continue. I've enjoyed both seasons. Even last year when we wasn't playing for anything, I've still loved my time, and then this year I've really enjoyed it. It's been one of the best seasons I've had in football.
Yeah, and having the fans back in has been critical to that as well. You know, over 5,000 of them again today. How key for you guys as players is that support when you come out and hear that roar?
I think a lot of players down there will say these are the best fans they've played in front of. For me, 100%. At home, we're so confident because of them. Like, I was just saying over there, like, there was a bit of a moment where we started to switch off for 10 minutes, and you just heard them roar, and he was like, look behind you, like, Jesus, we better pick his ideas up here. Scored the second, won us the game. You can say that a lot of this season. Like, even when we was losing, they was trying to pick us up, but a lot of the times they've got us over the line.
How important is it now to stay grounded? Because as supporters, we all do it. I do it as well. You look at the league table, you look at the games, you think, oh, a point there, 3 points here, we can get automatics or whatever. How important is it just to stay focused and just allow the football to do the talking?
I think it's cliche, but you've got to take it a game at a time. You've got to focus on Tuesday. If we can get the 3 points Tuesday, then you can start to look at the last 2 and see what position we're in. But the win on Tuesday, if we can win that, that's vital. That'll put us in good stead for the next 2, and then just got to focus on ourselves. I know people looking at other results, you can't. You just got to focus on ourselves, and hopefully we'll do the job.
How key are Nigel Clough and his staff to keeping you on the ground? Because you sort of saw, you know, after Carlisle, brings you in for training the day after, just to sort of make sure you're not sort of overthinking it and overcomplicating it.
No, they're great. They're experienced. They've been through this before. They know how to handle situations like this. And like you said, the boys were disappointed. They got us in. We started training. Training's as good as it's been. We play like that today. It's a simple game, innit, when they do that for us. And I think the contrast from Clough to today was massive and just shows how good we can play. Big finish ahead, final 3. What's your message to the fans ahead of that sprint finish? Just keep doing what they've been doing all season. I know they've sold out at Salford. There was always going to, and there'll be big attendances for the both home games. They just need to carry on doing what they're doing because it's worked here. I've just said we've won 11 out of 12 here, is it, or something like that. That's a big part to them. So hopefully they can carry on doing that for us.